Maxi Max, go ahead.
I just had a question on a trade I did, if you want
Yes.
to take a look.
Sure.
If you can pull up Meta.
Okay.
So I got it on the 2 minute. It bounced on support at like 763, then popped back up to like see where the 200 and VWAP meet around 10:06
Okay, that's
ish. It's like a
okay.
doji on the 2 minute.
All right, let's okay, I'm on the 2 minute. What am I charting?
So I was in the 2 minute to the downside, right?
Yep.
And at like 10:06.
Marking it. Go ahead.
uh, I got out at like decent loss as it popped above the 200 in VWAP, but it ended up pulling back down. I got back in and made some money on the way down again, but not enough for it didn't make up for what I lost in the front end. But I'm wondering if I should have gotten out there, or is that kind of similar to the same conversation? Is that tethered enough where you don't necessarily get out right there?
Well, it's tough because if you got in, if I'm looking at this right,
Yeah.
and you got in here,
Yeah.
then yeah, any movement to the upside is going to be red.
Yeah.
So this is tough because you had to either wait for the break and hold above VWAP to know to get all the way out. Otherwise, your trade is red right out of the gate before you can
Hmm.
make any money. So that's a tough spot, right?
Yep.
Um, well, if that's the case, right, then I want to go to my 25 to 40% threshold. So if you bought here, was this still in your 25 to 40% threshold?
No, and that's kind of why I asked. I look back
Yeah.
and it wasn't, but it was the indicator that kind of made me get out before my stop right now. But I'm looking like, it's maybe close enough that I should have waited a little bit longer to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. I mean, that's hard. And then, the more you're holding it and it's going red and you're like, "Oh, I don't know," and all the things. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it. Some of these are really hard and I understand that. Let me look back here, see if this will kind of give us some data too. Yeah, I mean, I can see right here. This is all going to be resistance. See it right here? So this will be another thing that'll help. Let me blow this line up and then we'll talk about why. You see it right there? That's the biggest level of resistance for the day. See that white line? Here, let me make it a different color so it pops. See it?
Yeah.
That's the biggest level of resistance for the day. So if I'm holding this 2 minute, that's another thing I want to look at, right?
That could have given me confidence to hang on for another candle, maybe.
A little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Even just that little bit. And like I said, that's a tough trade. By the way, everybody should be just printing on SPY if it broke through that double top.
Yep.
But yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, because the fact that you got in down here, that makes it hard because you're
Hmm.
so far away from VWAP. So no matter what happens, you got to eat it. So coulda, shoulda, woulda. I mean, should you hold on and it's below VWAP? Yes. If it was in the 25 to 40% threshold, yes. If it started to bleed out too much and you just didn't like it, I don't blame you. So
Yep.
it's
Okay.
hard. That's a hard trade. That's
That's
just a hard trade.
hey, it's not. We're not about 100%. It's just nice to know I read it not too terribly. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just a tough trade, man. Only because now think about this, everybody, right? This was this spot right here is the only reason it was so hard because it came to here. Think about it. Had you got in anywhere in here or maybe even here, that would not be a lot to stomach,
Yeah.
right? That just wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that it's here, that makes it hard, right? So that's
Yep.
just bad timing. I mean, this was the 2 minute. Had it been here, you'd have been like, of course I can hold it to here, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So it's tough. It's a tough spot.